EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Set! 180!
Mike 50.
77.
You gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Let's go.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Check Mike
Just
54.
like that, a
Mike
pickup of
54.
20 on their first play from scrimmage. Now it's Roethlisberger. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
All right, now.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Our time. It's our time.
Black is on!
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And
Ready?
he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Bravo!
22 yards there, a first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Mike. Hey, tight. Mike's 50.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 50.
Black, what's that?
To throw again is Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. This is Richard. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3. Carr gives to Richard.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
Come on, fellas.
A gain there of 30 big ones. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, it did quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Man open left side is Brown. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up a big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Carr finds Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would be better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Connor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Roethlisberger. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Roethlisberger. And he whips that one incomplete there. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And man, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Here's a give to Richard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Express.
55, Mike 55. Go. Go. Mike.
From the gun, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
Now.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
29.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Not today.
Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Double dog, that's the way.
Express.
55, right there in the middle, 55. I'm coming.
Now Carr again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second and goal.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Let's go.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They do not score.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington.
Here we go.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Check. Watch 54.
A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm going to come back to you.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And this is Moncrief with a catch. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
Set. Black 80.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now this throw, it's complete. It's Moncrief with it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Check 25. Check 25.
Let's go,
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
What
Now
now?
Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Monday, down. 180. Hey, Raider 2.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Throwing his car on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Right here.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Show that bench release and go.
Go. Mike 51. Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Snickers. Snickers.
Kill.
Greystone travel.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Watch the run. Watch the
Hey, alert.
baby. That's baby stop. Show an 8. Show an 8. No. Off.
Monday.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Oh, yeah!
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, Echo.
Man out. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
13. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
50.
Check. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Come on, D. Mike's 50.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Now.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a handoff to Richard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Carr completes it. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Let's go.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. It's caught on the right side. Williams. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
What down?
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Any day.
Express.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Tighten up. Pull together.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a
Mike,
first and
54.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Easy.
Hey, watch that.
Black, watch that.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Watch the slant.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Connor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Right there.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Mike's
Black, watch that.
Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All day,
A
baby.
critical
All day.
error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and
Mike,
especially with a
180.
lead here in the fourth
5-5.
quarter, turning it
let's
over,
get this.
now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 33 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That. Black 20.
Mike 50.
Easy.
I got
Double bump.
Check 13. Check 13.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Black, watch that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They find some open field here. There he goes right side. And he takes this one
touchdown,
back
baby.
into
Keep
the
working.
end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Come on now. Let's go. Mike.
Big Ben and the
Black
Steelers
80.
with a
Jack
first and
16.
10 at their
Mike's 50,
25-yard
Mike's
line.
50.
Yo.
180.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. Washington's got it.
Let's
And
go.
they work this
180.
well upfield across the
44.
45.
Ringo.
Fresh
I got
out of
it.
the locker
Hey,
room,
Orbit.
they hit him with a gain of over
Mike's
20.
50.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Going deep for Moncrief. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Down. You 180.
55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Down.
Clock continuing to
185.
run. They'll probably wind this all the way before
Man, I got
snapping
you.
it on
Man, I
second
got you.
down.
Switch it up.
On second down, Jacobs.
Run.
And some space here. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh
Here we
territory.
go. Here we go.
A
Here we
big
go.
play that time for the Raiders. 61 yards that time on the ground.
Now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Down. 180.
Mike 55. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
That's it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And finding the tight end Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What
It's a
now?
loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Eat.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Here we go again.
And out of bounds right around the 20. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long.
180.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike's 50.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw to the right side and complete to Washington. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
50 to Mike. 50 to
Now
Mike.
Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly.
I can't believe they even let
And
you play.
that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No
Hey,
pick,
hey,
just
we got 3 down,
incomplete
3 down.
that
Hey,
time.
Haywood.
50, Mike 50. Yeah. Mike 50, Mike 50.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Hey,
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
no spacing.
Alert. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Black and run.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he comes back with one complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Buzz.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you
Black and
enter the
run.
danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't
He
he?
really does. And the
180.
best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read,
Hey,
figured
shoot.
out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a
Mike 50,
secondary
Mike 50,
target for a
Mike
really
50.
nice gain.
Middle.
Record.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I got
Black
it.
and run.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And the Raiders have got him. The product of
Black
Jersey
30.
City to hear Whitehead on the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football
Mike
players,
50,
but
Mike
let's adopt
50.
it in this case.
Man,
He's a
I
stat
got you, I
sheet
got you, I
stuffer.
got you.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the
Black
trifecta.
Like
That's
80.
about all he needs, and he's going to go for
Eight.
it.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Hey, exit.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
These two. Let's go. Let's flash.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
I got him. I got him.
22, 44.
Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50.
You good?
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Pick the edge. Pick the edge.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout
Black 20.
as they get the
Show that
stoppage
bench
with a
release
little
and go.
over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Switch.
Take 2 of them.
Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30 to hear Whitehead in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right down here. But they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh? 6 man.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
That's what
From
I'm talking
19
about.
yards
Nice hit,
away.
boy.
And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Okay, ready.
Check Mike. Watch 55.
Too little, cupcake.
From the gun, a run for Hill.
Run. Get there, get there, get there, get there.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
Hey, all
Well, I
day,
think that's
baby.
what they're going to need to do
Get
here in the
nowhere.
first half. You've
Going
got to take
nowhere.
some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ready?
After the pickup of 5, here's
Mark
2nd
5.
and 5.
Pick me up. Here we go.
36, 36.
H3 to 18. Trevor.
Now Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Kid 21, kid 21.
Jackson options out left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
60 out low.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson finds Roberts left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Tupper.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the
Let's go,
20.
boys. Let's go.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Slam.
Snickers. 66.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Boys, bring it up.
Nice little nifty
Blue
play
30.
for them there. Yeah,
no,
that's the
switch the mic right
ability
here.
to
We'll go
read a
alert, alert.
defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice
Black 20.
pickup on first down.
It's gonna be a
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that
It's
last
gonna be a
catch, good for 8
long
yards.
day. Check.
Alert, alert.
Check.
80 weapon.
40's the mic. Squeeze.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Let's go,
That
baby.
one a first down pickup of 8.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles
180.
and gain extra yardage.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Jack 16.
Hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40.
Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they go
Black 30.
backwards here, losing yardage
Mike
back
40,
at the
Mike
48-yard
They
line.
don't want it.
Well, they
Check
try to
Mike
swing it
40.
out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Set.
An
Black
incomplete
80.
pass on that
Jack
last
16.
play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey. High 7.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike
Hey.
40. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. 40.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Black 5.
A loss of a
44.
yard, and it brings up 4th.
Here we go, here we
The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Delta.
Mike 55.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, that is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go one more. 22, Jet Bubba. Tighten up. 22, Jet.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 45 yards. And the Ravens are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that again.
He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet,
Ready?
that's a
Like
big
80.
play.
Switch the mic
There's
right
the
here. We're going
spark
Mike 40,
right
Mike
there.
40.
The big play that they needed. Now they've
on.
got to go ahead and finish this
Alert.
drive and put this
General
ball in the
West.
end zone.
Check. Crunch. 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 40's the mic. 40's the mic.
Kyle, watch run. Watch run.
Flag, protect.
They'll run on first down. Samuels, he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
180.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Set. 180.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
40's the mic. 40's the mic. Ready?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
50.
Mike 40. Mike 40.
I'm coming.
Easy.
Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
Easy.
40. Check Mike 40. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Mike 40. Mike 40. Check.
They'll run here with Connor, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
230.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All day, baby. All day.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Spot.
66. Bullet. Ha. No.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
We're going to work.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows
55.
is having a tough
55,
time. And that's
Mike.
what's happening to the
got
defense
one, I
right
got
now
one.
because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another touchdown run right there.
Here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Fog trot. On the ball. Let it go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he is
I'm
into the
coming.
end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short.
We got this.
Pittsburgh's
Black
offense
40.
now heading back out
40,
onto the
Mike 40.
field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how
Quarter.
aggressively, offensively they want to play
These
this.
two.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is Moncrief with a catch. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Set. White
Quarterbacks
80.
love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. Now a timeout taken.
Big side. Let's go. Let's
Perhaps
go.
a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Okay.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out
Double
1st
tight,
and
double
10.
tight. 3 down, 3 down.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Keep playing hard.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on now. Let's go.
40.
Big
Here
Ben
we
and
go.
the Steelers
Black 80.
with a 1st and 10
get off the field,
at their
D. Let's get off the
25-yard
field,
line.
D.
Snickers. 66. Recon. 132 fighter. Black and third.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Set. Black
We
5.
can talk all we want about football being a game
You can't
of
block me.
strength
You
and
can't block.
brawn.
Alert,
It's
alert.
also a game of
Watch the
mismatches,
twist.
and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. Let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that
Baby.
battle just about
Get
every
him,
time.
boys. Get
Give him
boys.
2 yards on that play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Set. Black 20.
Mike's 40.
50.
Don't get nervous.
No spacing. Flag.
Roethlisberger will throw. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he'll take
now.
this from
Lucky!
147-yard line to the other. A gain of
Yeah,
6.
check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the.
No
I
foul.
always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm
Push
like,
back 16.
any of them,
Push him back.
especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
Go,
something
run,
short,
run.
shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens
Here
in
we go.
order to get
Here we go.
open, that makes
Here we
things
go.
tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Ready? Flag 20.
Here we go, G. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Hey, 4 down.
Hey,
8.
watch 24.
Snickers. You got to spin.
Switch gears.
Flag 1.
Right back to Connor here on first. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Flag 80.
Squeeze. Cut.
Hey, alert.
40's a Mike. I got
Middle.
one.
Wide exit.
On 2nd down at 4, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check.
No foul.
Check. He's checking.
X3. 218. Chopper.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
4 down. Rush in.
Snickers. Flag exit.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 4-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Got it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 1, Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
We got him. Ready?
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. And they occupy people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation. Allows him to get home.
3 quarters have come and gone.
Let's go.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Rotate.
Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Now it's Jackson.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that was one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
Come on, D. Hey, watch the edge.
Monday.
They start the drive with Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He wasn't
Got to
ready.
figure now,
He
after getting that
wasn't ready.
turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball,
30.
all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about.
40's the mic, 40's the
But
mic.
big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist
easy.
pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Mike 40.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Mike 40. Switch up.
Alert.
Jam him.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here we go.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Guys, it's
They've
game
got a 1st and
situation.
10
Let's go.
as they look to
Watch
try
the
and
safety
finish
clicker.
this one off.
66. 61. Matchbox lights.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready, set, high 7.
1, 2, 3.
Set, go.
5. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Let's set it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 16 yards, a first down. Throwing is Jackson.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield and broke down the defender. Made him
what do you
think,
mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. And he curls back inside for the completion.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Jackson to throw.
Here we go.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Jack 16.
Wide, get wide. 40's the mic, 40's the mic.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understanding of where they are on the field?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, we are